All right, y'all. It's game time. How is the Fruit Bus soundtrack, Shmoo? I feel like that had to have been clashing. But like Pray at Night, I feel like you're not. I feel like a lot of people. I remember the horror fanatic that was at my work loved Pray at Night, and I've heard other people like Pray at Night. I just couldn't get into it. It just felt like I knew the vibes, and it was just a little too predictable. Oh. Okay. Okay, so we can have a little bit of music or no music. I got 2 emails. Playing Fruit Bus? I love the look of that one. You think you rated it a 2? 2 because it's a sequel. Ash only rates movies based on whatever their standing is in a franchise. Get into Halloween 7, like, Letterboxd, move your ratings. Yeah, tropes aren't bad if they're executed well. I do get sometimes tired of tropes, but that's because of the fact, like, if you do a new twist on a trope or you, like, have a reason for doing it, I have no problem with it. From Ryan Rivera, subject new computers. March 16th, 1995. I was 5 years old, everyone. Has stuck with me? Really? I feel it because you have focused anxiety. That's what the study basically showed. Because I had a thing where, like, there were several people in my life who was like, oh, you just lack empathy if you like horror movies. But I couldn't explain why they made me feel the way that they made me feel. Because it wasn't like, I don't like seeing people suffer, right? But there's something about them, it's like, it's focused anxiety, right? You are, and particularly with specific types of films, you're looking at something and you're like, you know that this monster, this thing is going to be bested in the end. So there's a certain, like, anticipation. There's a quote about fantasy. I think it's from G.K. Chesterton, but I could be wrong about how, like, fantasies work because you know that the dragon will be bested in the end. It wasn't a Halloween sequel. I loved Halloween 3 so goddamn much. I fight for that film all the time. You saw Mom? She was very pale. I hope you're doing okay, Bex. Have you thought about going to the doctor? I just worry about you. You're worrying me. I just want you to be okay. I will say I wish I had realized it was more open world-ish than I expected. I'm surprised Fruit Bus is open world. I thought it was linear. I don't think you're an outlier, at least in this group. Like, I feel bad sometimes because people, like, they're like, oh, if you're not in a good headspace, you probably don't want to watch this. I'm like, I'll watch anything. Like, it's really hard. The only thing that bothers me, the only thing you would ever need to tell me about a movie or a game or anything is if, like, a dog gets injured. I don't like that in pretty much anything. I like a heads up sometimes with that type of shit, but other than that, I'm pretty good. Yo, aren't these new computers amazing? I'm so glad the chief finally sprung for some updated equipment. We really needed it. Just a heads up, the chief asked me to look after Biscuit, Victoria Mason's dog, while the investigation's ongoing. Poor little guy hasn't stopped barking since I found him in the Mason family mansion library. I'll probably be out of the office most of the day keeping Biscuit company. You take your time, Ryan. Apparently he only eats this ridiculously high-end dog. That's $250 a bag? What the fuck? Intestines made of gold. Great. I really hope I'm getting reimbursed for that. Okay. From Chief Karadek, subject Victoria Mason case. In a movie that's just concentrated depression. Oh, 100%. I also think that that equates to, like, thrillers and other stuff. Dramas, particularly, can just be concentrated depression. I don't really like gore for gore's sake anyway, too, Turquoise, so I get that 100%. Oftentimes I feel like psych horror will get more into my dreams than anything else, though. But that's probably because I think about it a lot. If it's done well. Not a Pentium. Oh my god, I remember when everybody was flipping out over Pentiums. Dear Detective, we hope you're enjoying your new state-of-the-art computer courtesy of the mayor. Apparently our agency failed to solve a single case in 1994. Can we at least try to start off 1995 on the right foot? No. Your first assignment, the Victoria Mason case, a missing heiress, a wealthy family. Father seems sketchy, jittery, maybe both? Start searching for clues online. Once you've collected all the evidence, hit the new email button and send me your deduction. Okay, it's a Nepo baby. We can leave her lost. I'm sorry. Take her back. Don't clip it. Okay, so start searching for clues, and once you've collected all the evidence, hit the new email. What evidence? Do we have like a specific vibe? Oh my god, did it say nipple baby? Oh, Jesus wept. Yeah, we were talking about horror movies. No evidence found. Search for clues using the browser. Okay, we got a case file. The font is so tiny. It's so small. That's why I'm gonna read it for you. Oh, I can make it bigger. Let's go! I made it bigger, everybody! I made it engorged. I hope that helps. I am so excited. I love games where I just read shit off the internet and snoop on people's computers. That's like my vibe. How do you describe that as a genre? Nosy? I don't know. My family had one of those Dells, like with the big monitor and stuff. Let me know if you need it bigger. I think I can go really big. Oh no, that's as high as it'll go. Case file, Victoria Mason disappearance, date March 15th, 1995, location Newport, she's 26. Last seen at Mason Estate on the evening of March 15th. No signs of forced entry at Mason Estate, brief security system malfunction. Father acting suspicious about investigation, check recent news articles about Victoria Mason. Review Mason Industries company history and monitor email for updates. You're going to use the browser to search for information, keep track of findings in the notes application, store important documents in the evidence folder, and some evidence could be a red herring. What is this? Oh my god, it's Minesweeper. Fuck that. What? How do I get back? Okay. Oh god. Okay. There wasn't just a way to easily get back. Can you make it 12 font size? Can you make it where I can kind of see it? Our name is, yes, it's Gumshoe. Oh my god, not Ultra Vista. So let me do Victoria Mason. Let's see more about her. Heiress Victoria Mason disappears at family estate. Stonehaven ghostly past of a gilded mansion? Financial problems! Speaking of nosy, but alas, I returned. I couldn't get into Destroy All Humans. I don't know what it was about it, but... Okay, March 16, 1995. Victoria Mason, the 26-year-old heiress to the Mason Industries fortune, vanished Wednesday evening after a private business meeting at her family's historic Stonehaven estate. Where is the Notes app? It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna use my pad. I don't know her father's name. But I'm gonna look up Stonehaven Estate. We looked up Victoria Mason, so I know that's done. It's Ultra Vista. Ooh, no copyright infringement. Give me a shout. Type 1 if you're a Notes app. I used to be a Notes app, but my brain is like a sieve these days, so now I'm not. So she kind of looks like Emma Watson. Add to evidence. Okay. You can wait, can I take specific stuff and add it or no? I guess once you find something you can add it, like a button will appear. Okay. Okay. Sources close to the family confirm that Victoria was meeting privately with select Mason Industries staff members regarding undisclosed company matters. It is unclear who else attended the meeting, but a source speaking on the condition of anonymity claims Victoria had been seen spending increasing amounts of time with a lower level employee in the weeks leading up to her disappearance. A peasant? She was visiting a peasant? Fraternizing with the interns? Girl. I have a notebook. The time period accurate ad and the free Microsoft Internet Explorer update is truly giving me life right now. I have never used Google Keep. Probably because I don't know. Google, like, both annoys me and, like, is fine at the same time. Not the ghostly witch emote. At approximately 7:30 p.m., estate staff noted Victoria had excused herself briefly during the meeting. She never returned. A later search of the estate found no signs of forced entry or struggle. However, multiple witnesses reported strange lights near the property's wooded grounds that evening, fueling local rumors about Stonehaven's long-whispered ghost stories. What the fuck, dog? Okay, so we need to look up Stonehaven and then we need to look up Ghost. Oh my god. I feel like people don't use Snopes as much as they used to, Drew. But, like, I remember, like, I feel like Snopes was really big at the beginning of the internet. Now we just all take things at face value. Have you all seen Sora, that shit-ass TikTok knockoff that's all AI slop? How dare they name it after Kingdom Hearts? Snopes got bad. It did. It used to be huge, but it used to be like cultivated and actually checked, and now it's garbage. That's fair, Smith. I mean, I feel like that does make life easier. In a particularly troubling detail, Victoria's beloved dog Biscuit was found alone but unharmed in the estate's library. Mason, who once described Biscuit as the love of my life, was rarely seen without him, raising serious questions about whether her disappearance was voluntary. And also, does Biscuit attack people? If they were in the library, it feels like somebody was able to put them there. Reginald Mason, CEO of Mason Industries and Victoria's father, has declined to comment on the ongoing investigation. The Newport Police Department, with the assistance of the Gumshoe Detective Agency, that's me, is currently leading the search. Founded by former Chief Detective Chris Karadek, Gumshoe has received strong support from city officials for its investigative work since its founding. The investigation remains active. We didn't solve a single case. Why are the cops for us? They're like, yeah, they're pretty bad. Almost as good a track record as us of solving crime. So let's support them. I'm gonna look up Chief Karadek too, because you trust nobody. Trust nobody, interrogate everyone. Rocket books are the GOAT. I looked into a rocket book because I thought it might be interesting. Local Newport student web. Is that Antonio Banderas? Welcome to the Antonio Banderas homepage. Add it to evidence. Add it to evidence. How did I get here? That was a local Newport student web design contest. I guess they made an Antonio Banderas fan page. Fair. Fair. Antonio Banderas was something. What's everybody's favorite Antonio Banderas film? I feel like I like Zorro the best, but I feel like that's also such a basic bitch answer. Okay, Stonehaven, ghostly past of a gilded mansion. Long before it became home to one of Newport's wealthiest families, Stonehaven Estate was the subject of whispered legends and eerie tales. Built in 1892 during the height of the Gilded Age, Stonehaven was originally owned by a local shipping magnate. According to local historians, the owner added a network of secret passages and hidden rooms to the mansion, not for architectural beauty, but as a means to evade creditors and quietly conduct illicit business during the early 20th century. Okay, Winchester, pop off. Do you have a P.O. box? I don't have a P.O. box. I had a P.O. box for a little bit, and then, like, I always feel bad saying them, but, like, nobody sent anything, and it cost money every month, and so I brought it down. If you all would like me to get another P.O. box, I can in the future. But maybe, like, we could just talk. Love that cat. The second Puss in Boots movie. Oh my god, I forgot he was in the Puss in Boots movie! Haywire is also good. I didn't really like Interview with a Vampire. Interview with a Vampire was just a lot. I don't know. I want to read the book at some point, but... Was he in Shrek too? Oh, because of Puss in Boots. How did I just completely forget everything about Antonio Banderas' connection to Puss in Boots? Over the decades, Stonehaven's hidden corridors fell into myth. Some staff members claim that at the heart of the mansion's library, a stone gargoyle sculpture hides the entrance to the old tunnels, though no official confirmation has ever been made. Do you think that a lot of myth takes were making? Additionally, recent odd sightings have rekindled old ghost stories. Staff members and guests alike have described strange lights in the woods surrounding the estate. Though many chalk these experiences up to Newport's love of local lore, Stonehaven's mysteries continue to cast a long shadow over its wealthy occupants. Reginald Mason, current owner of Stonehaven and CEO of Mason Industries, has dismissed ghost stories as nonsense, calling the mansion a piece of family history, not a haunted house. Curious readers can find more accounts of Stonehaven's haunted history at the independent website ghostsofnewport.net. ghostsofnewport.net. For now, the old estate keeps its secrets. Okay, so we're gonna go back here, and I'm gonna look up Stonehaven ghost, just in case. Then we're gonna go ghostsofnewport.net. Access restricted. Entry requires knowledge. The Stonehaven Library keeps many secrets. What stone figure gargoyles? Access denied? Stonehaven Library. Hi, Kara. But yeah, so even if, like, it's one of those things, you can just tell me more about rocket books because I didn't really look into them much, and maybe I could just buy one. We could see. Figure it out. I need to get a P.O. box again at some point. I hope that they let me. A stone Wait, no, I'm right, bitch!
No, I'm just good.
A stone gargoyle sculpture. Was it because I said gargoyles instead of gargoyle? Can I copy paste this? No. Ghost of Newport.net. Connect the planet. Stone gargoyle. Access denied. What stony figure? Gargoyle. I know it's a fucking gargoyle! Stop gaslighting me! Hi, Unicorn, how are you? And class activities like this. Oh my god, Bandicoot, I loved just searching for things. I wanted to make it my whole career. And then that shifted. Try gargoyle D's. I'm just snooping. Ghosts of Newport Archive, welcome to the other side. Are Newport's legends real? Explore the archive below if you dare. Click the banner to read eyewitness accounts coming soon. Eyewitness accounts coming soon. They're like, did you not listen? Okay, the Vanishing Hitchhiker of Ocean Drive, Fort Adams, the Night Victoria Mason vanished. What really happened? The White Horse Tavern, Belcourt Castle, Mothman, Myth or Newport's Winged Harbinger, Ghost Ships of Newport. Was last updated recently. Let's do this one since it's actually related to the game. Copy and paste and undo. That changed everything for me. I wish we could have a copy, paste, and undo in real life. Oh my god, I could! We'll figure it out. Smith, I adore you. Thanks. Maybe I could, like, maybe around Christmas. Might work. Until the man told me I was breaking and entering. Like, listen. But you're the best. Smith, I hope everybody's doing good. I hope Bam Bam and the Fam Fam. I'm so sorry. I keep saying I'm not gonna say that, and then I do. The Night Victoria Mason vanished. What really happened at Stonehaven? Yo, it's Spud here. I don't give a shit. This is my news source. I hope the rest of the game is like this. I want every single piece of information to start with, yo, it's Spud here. Got a load of laundry in? Hell yeah, Chessie. Congrats. Create all the lore. True. Don't resemble the buttons. We're gonna rate this game down. Sequestered to his pen. He never learns. The real news. The night Victoria Mason disappeared, neighbors reported flashing lights in the forest around the Maison. Not just a flicker, bright rhythmic flashes in the sky. Stonehaven is an old fortress of a place, crawling with secret rooms and tunnels, and you expect me to believe the lights were just wiring issues? No way. You're not gonna pull the wool over old Spud's eyes. Those lights lined up with similar reports from 1973. Same areas, same sky patterns. If you know, you know. That's classic UFO activity. I've interviewed 3 neighbors who swear they saw shimmering lights in the sky above the forest that night. Could be aliens, could be government black ops. Either way, the truth is out there, and they're covering it up. It's weird that all this occurred in the same week someone from Mason Industries reached out to me for more information about the hidden tunnels in the Stonehaven Library. Coincidence? Seems unlikely. Yeah, it does seem unlikely, Spud. And I've added it, okay? To the evidence. Yo, what up, everyone? It's your boy, Spud! Here's the thing. We can't even do, like, fun, just random bullshit anymore in these types of games because actually, I don't know if you heard this. I don't like to bring up politics all the time. And I know I've done that a lot today. But Carolyn Levitt, like the White House main press person, literally answered a press reporter's question with your mom. Your mother. I'm like, what is happening? This isn't just some campfire story. This is a Newport classic and it's real. My buddy, a taxi driver, told me this one himself. He picked up a young woman on Ocean Drive right near the breakers. She was wearing a vintage white dress, totally soaked from the sea mist. She gives him an address over on the point. The whole ride, she's quiet, just staring out the window at the fog. He said the car got colder and colder, like the heater just gave up. When he pulls up to the address, he turns around to get the fare, and she's gone, vanished. He knocks on the door, and an old woman answers. He describes the girl, and the woman's face goes pale. She tells him that's her daughter, who was lost at sea off the coast of Ocean Drive 50 years ago. They say she's still trying to get home. That sucks. It's hard to catch a ride. I hate everything. This is the bad place. It's a clown circus. Like, how is this happening right now? Being professionalism. Not the inflatable air mattresses. Bex is taking this into their own hands. Not everyone. No. God, Mookie, please. How is the next week going to go? I'll body slam that kid for you! Jesse, I'm scared! Fort Adams, the Lost Sentinel. You think the tourists are the only ones wandering Fort Adams? Think again. That place is a hot spot, and I'm not talking about for sunbathers. This is Spud, and I've got the scoop on the real residents. I've got 3 separate eyewitnesses who've seen him, a lone soldier standing guard on the ramparts, looking out over the water. They say he's got an old-timey uniform, maybe from the Civil War era. One guy I talked to, a night watchman, swore he heard boots marching on the cobblestones, clear as day. And when he went to check, nothing, just the wind. The official story is it's just echoes or tricks of the light, but the reports all describe the same thing, a feeling of intense sadness. Like the soldier is waiting for a ship that never comes home. Some say he's the ghost of a soldier who lost his family at sea. Whatever the truth, he's still on duty. First off, you said duty. Second, I feel like intense sadness, he could be a podcaster. We don't know. I'm just glad Spud is covering this. Oh, they're constantly using it for fun. And like actual like serious business too in the White House, and it's ridiculous. Honestly, yeah, the kids aren't looking too good this week. Don't do a horoscope, Ash, if you're still here. Nuts, sometimes you gotta body slam kids. Let's keep it real. The White Horse Tavern. Colonial ghosts. You want to talk old haunts? The White House Tavern isn't just old, it's ancient. And it's got regulars who never left. This is Spud, and I'm telling you, the place is crawling with spirits. The staff will tell you stories if you ask nicely. A man in colonial garb seen sitting at a corner table who vanishes when you approach. They say he was a British soldier who died in a fight there back in the 1770s. And there's a little girl heard crying on the 2nd floor. No one knows who she is. But the weirdest thing, the bartender I talked to said that sometimes after closing, they'll find a single chair pulled up to the fireplace, like someone was just sitting there, warming themselves by a fire that's long gone out. Don't believe me? Go have a drink, but don't be surprised if you feel a cold spot right next to you. Oh, ooh, oh my god. Also, I would hope that a bar has spirits. There's too many quotes. Not there's too many quotes. Okay, Belcourt Castle, the haunted chairs. This one's a classic Newport weird tale. Belcourt Castle has 2 chairs, right? They say they're haunted, not just creaky haunted. People who sit in them report feeling cold spots, nausea, and some have even said they felt invisible hands pushing them out of the seat. The story goes the chairs belong to a monk who was executed, and his spirit is still attached to them. I talked to a former tour guide there. She told me off the record that after hours, staff have seen the chairs rocking by themselves. She said one time a cleaning crew found one of the chairs moved clear across the room facing a dark corner. No one else was in the building. Spooky stuff. Honestly, is my chair haunted by an executed monk? Like, I honestly, I don't know. Maybe. Honestly, the cold spots would be kind of nice occasionally. Like, what if you just made a deal with your ghost to use them as a fan? You turned off all those gifts pretty quickly. You're like, only text for you, buddies. I remember I was super into Tumblr for a while, but that's as close as I got. I never really did live journaling or anything else. You get to see your pals this week? Why am I not invited? Honestly, being a ghost sounds really boring. I'm sorry if there's a ghost in my house. But, like, I feel like you don't really get to do anything corporeal, so it feels like it's just chilling and, like, having to listen to people talk all the time. It's like being at a bar at 3 a.m. Like, you're kind of drunk. You can't really do much. Somebody's talking to you, trying to get you to add them on Facebook. It's a whole thing. Mothman. Everyone's heard of the Mothman at Point Pleasant, but did you know Newport's got its own winged weirdo? Yeah, I've seen the reports. A shadow with wings spotted around the Newport Lighthouse, especially on foggy nights. Some say it's a big bird, but that's copyright infringement. But witnesses describe red glowing eyes, 10-foot wingspans, and a low hum like a distant engine when it flies by. That ain't no heron, folks. I've logged every sighting, and I'm telling you, every time there's a Mothman sighting here, something bad follows. Storms, blackouts, and once a yacht fire. Coincidence? Nope. Mark my words, Mothman's real, and he's watching Newport. Ghost ships of Newport. Let me tell you something. Newport Harbor is crawling with ghost stories. But the ghost ships? Those are real. I've seen one myself. Just before dawn, a full schooner, silent, moving with no crew, then gone in a blink. Fishermen tell tales of a ship called the Windlass, wrecked in 1824! That still sails on foggy nights, its lanterns swinging without sound. There's even chatter that the Mason family yacht was shadowed by a phantom brig. Mason family yacht. Some say it's tricks in the light, but I say if you see a ship where there shouldn't be one, don't follow it. There's things in that fog that don't want to be found. I think Spud is a lead reporter, okay? He's like, coincidence? Nope. And then it's like, Your Honor? Nuh-uh. I'd like to present Exhibit A. Mm-mm. Nope. Okay. Okay, so we did Victoria Mason. We know she was talking to a lower level employee. We did Ghosts of Newport Net. Let's do Reginald Mason because he's supposedly acting suspicious. Hello? Wait, what? What's happening? Oh no? Is my browser broken? Game? Okay, there's my stuff. Okay, I think I would have to save. I think the game is glitching. I can't type. I can't type. Very important. Very important. Only part of the game. Oh yeah, they're yacht rich. I used to have a thing where my autocorrect would change you to yacht, and it made me sound like a rich person. I love yacht. I think it's gonna be smugglers. It feels like smugglers. Okay, there we go. Reginald Mason. Wait, did it all? Is it all my evidence still here? Okay, good. Not the ray tracing. That is 100% Richard Gere. I think I'm nervous these might be AI. I'm looking at you. Gumshoe Detective Agency. Victoria Mason Fan Club. Reginald Mason, longtime CEO of Mason Industries and a fixture of Newport's business community, celebrated his 65th birthday this week with a private gathering at the family's Stonehaven estate. Born on July 31st, 1929, Mason has spent the better part of 4 decades building Mason Industries into one of Rhode Island's most successful private security firms. While the company is best known for its cutting-edge surveillance technology, Mason himself is regarded as an intensely private figure who prefers to let the business speak for itself. The birthday event, attended by a handful of family members and close associates, was reportedly a quiet affair. Sources familiar with the gathering noted that Mason's daughter, Victoria Mason, was heavily involved in organizing the celebration, despite recent rumors of internal changes at Mason Industries, including new leadership roles being considered for younger executives. Reginald Mason gave no public indication of retirement plans. A spokesperson for the company said Mr. Mason remains committed to leading Mason Industries into its next phase of innovation. Though the Stonehaven estate has been the subject of recent fascination due to its history and local ghost stories, guests described the evening as uneventful and family-focused. The Mason family has declined further comment on the event. Here's the thing, including new leadership roles being considered for younger executives. I feel like that probably relates to the lower level employee she was talking to. Because it didn't say they were like an actual intern, it just said lower level employee. This guy looks like the dad from Home Alone. Doesn't he look like Richard Gere? He feels like he looks exactly like Richard Gere to me. I would get a job as White House press secretary any day now. You know what I would love? I would love the White House press secretary to be Spud. Like, imagine, just like, yo, this is Spud. Okay, neither of these work.
You've got mail.
Oh, Jesus, wept. That scared me. I just got jump scared by AOL. That man was in Pretty Woman. That is Dick Gear. After years of having to settle, I finally found my favorite salt at the store yesterday. Honestly, like, it's the little joys, Harley. I'm happy that you found a salt you like. I personally feel like there is just so much that is, it's hard, right? It's hard out here for a pimp. Sometimes you're like, I just want to find the perfect thing. And I hope that that salt lasts forever, because you know what's worse? Finding the perfect thing and then losing it. I had a delicious omelet today, by the way. I forgot to tell you all. Victoria's Fan Zone, the only place for Victoria Mason fans. If you're not a real fan, chat, get the fuck out of here. Welcome, fans. OMG, welcome to the ultimate fan page dedicated to the amazing, talented, and totally cool Victoria Mason. We're still building things, check back often, but this is your place to celebrate everything Vicky. Isn't she just the best? We think so too. What you'll find here soon, latest news and sightings, rare photos and maybe even fan art, links to other cool Vicky sites, a guest book, maybe. Red, why haven't you made me a Victoria Mason style fan page? Asking for a friend. Newport, Rhode Island, studied art history and business, social events, philanthropy, and her impeccable fashion sense. Biscuit Mason, her love at Cavapoo. The fuck is Biscuit? Advocate for protecting Newport's historic landmarks. She's a Pisces, award-winning writer in local and regional competitions. Regular attendee at museum galas and art auctions, cliff walk morning strolls, coffee from Seafarers Cafe, shopping at small Newport stuff. Can I just say, whoever the fuck this fan is, why would you do a sliding puzzle before you do the guest book? Are you Satan? Apparently the loving fan was Satan himself. Because why would you do a slide puzzle before you would do a guest book? Every other has Morns. Morns has like a lock on everything salt. And it's kind of wild. Is that a foot? Or is that a... Okay, hold on. That's a head. Oh wait, that is good. Okay. Okay, hold your horses. Oh, that is... Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, this is not ideal. All right. What if... Okay. That's their head. So, like, ideally, I need to move this down here. Okay. Maybe... All right. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, this should really be over here. Maybe I need to focus up on that situation. Okay. No. That's a bad idea. Wait a second. Okay. This is not good. We'll see you later. I hope I will be. I hope the dinner's good, Rooks. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good dinner. Okay, what? All right, that just needs to be there. Would you call it a Victoria's Secret? Oh my God, we should call this stream Victoria's Secret, honestly. Okay, hold up, hold your horses. Is this, where is this? Who is this? Is this here? No. What is this? How the fuck? I hate slide puzzles. I hate them so much. Oh, that's the top of their head right here. So I need to get this up here.
Life is earned through doing puzzles.
Okay, this is not ideal. Okay, I need to get these like swapped. It's a dog. It's Biscuit Mason. 100%. What is up with the amount of fireworks? I feel like fireworks have been going off a ton. And I'm like, I don't get it. There's nothing that's like fireworks related that's going on. Like, why are we doing this? Okay. Okay, this is just bad. What? Okay, there's that. So honestly, okay. If this is correct, let me move this over, down, this over, this up, this over. If I can, like, get that there, maybe? This is bad. Okay. I think this might be bad. What the fuck? I don't understand. I'm trying to take it in, like, squares. So the thing with sliding puzzles is you've got to, like, break them down into smaller sections, like subsections, and then you move those subsections around. There's also apparently a VM. What is a mysterious floppy disk? When the hell did I get that? But, like, this is insanity, I think. I think this might be insanity. Well, wait. What if I move that there? And then I move these over. And then we move that over, and then this... Oh, I don't think that's gonna work. Okay. Okay. This is not ideal. But, like, if I move this here, and then this down, and then that now becomes this. So can we, like, move this... Okay, I don't think that is working, but... It was a valiant try. It was a valiant effort on my part, I think. Hi, Ken. Welcome to hell. How are you enjoying baby steps?
Life is not earned by begging.
Life is earned through doing puzzles. The thing. Bro, huh? What's the huh for? Which part of everything that I said are you hunting? You completed it? Nice! Did you climb the mountain fully, or did you just beat it up to the point? I was thinking about doing it fully offline. Okay. The entire slide puzzle. Something doesn't feel right, Ash. Why is this not working? I need to get this over here. So, like, this maybe go down? Ooh, what if I... Nice, Ken. Hell yeah. Okay. I'm moving this over. This would slide up. So now we go this down, this over, this up, this here, this here. Okay, we're good. Congratulations. Did you know Victoria Mason's middle name is Regina? Her father wanted it to be Reginald, but her mother did not approve. So Victoria... Regina Mason. That might turn up some new things. Start game? Okay. Security questions. What are Biscuit's favorite treat? What is my middle name? What is my astrological sign? Oh. Biscuit Mason. Biscuit Mason is more than just Victoria Mason's beloved Cavapoo. He's practically Newport royalty. With his soft white fur and big curious eyes, Biscuit became a local favorite long before his owner's disappearance. He's well known around town for his friendly nature, love of belly rubs, and especially his obsession with peanut butter paws treats, for which he's the official spokesdog. Peanut butter paws. We know Regina, and wasn't she a Pisces? Or am I crapping on my ass? Peanut butter paws. Regina and Pisces. Mages have gotten a bad deal. I got it. I did it. First try, no warm up. It's lighting puzzles. Biscuit enjoys the tears of their enemies as a treat. Biscuit enjoys eating the peasants that don't do their job appropriately. We're in. Hack the planet. Property of VM, do not read. I'm gonna read it. This is our diary now. Voicemail. January 10th, 1995. M thinks we should stop sneaking around, that it's time to stop hiding, but I'm not ready for what happens if Dad finds out. M's not exactly the kind of man he'd approve of, but he gives me butterflies. I always did kind of like the bad boys, girl. Okay, M's probably the lower level employee. Also, they're probably trying to climb the corporate ladder by climbing you. You know what I'm saying? Additionally, are we in James Bond? February 8th, it still eats at me the way Dad looks at Sophia when he thinks no one's paying attention. The way she always finds a reason to linger. I haven't asked. I don't want the answer. She's basically my same age. It's gross. Who is Sophia? Oh my god, Blue! I was lurking in your stream earlier. I love Strange Antiquities. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you finished it. Everybody go follow Blue if you haven't already. Cheers for the raid. I'm Jess. I play weird games. I play story games. I play a lot of mystery and puzzle games. This is one of those. It is called Gumshoe Detective Agency First Case, and we're kind of scouring the internet for Victoria Mason, who disappeared. Forbes, hi! Everybody go follow Blue. I adore Blue. We used to actually do a case, like, mystery series together on YouTube. Did not finish. That game takes me so long. I'm doing it off stream because I'm so slow with labeling and like figuring stuff out and then finding stuff on the maps. It's heavy in maps, and y'all don't want to see that. We saw how the slide puzzle went. But if you need to go get dinner or anything, raid and run, feel free. Everyone, I like to ask, what was your favorite part of Blue Stream? What soup would you like to be if you were a soup? It's fall season. And some of the puzzles require all the way. They do. This one's like really in depth, but I dig it. I feel like Strange Antiquities is the perfect example of how you can make a sequel without having to do more, really. You can just do the same thing, but slightly better. Yes, Harley! But they weren't real cases. They were just like things for Sherlock Holmes mostly. I was cheddar broccoli too to winning. Butternut squash. Hell yeah. Butternut squash is good too. There's not a lot of places that have butternut squash. It's kind of like I went through a clam chowder phase, but not the best. Okay, we don't know who Sophia is. March 13th. Whenever I see that old gargoyle in the library at home, I almost cry. It's still unsettling after all these years. Im joked that it's guarding a secret. I didn't laugh. I almost told him about the tunnels. Mom showed them to me once, not long before she got sick. Dad has no idea they even exist. Some things she just wanted for me. March 14th, another exhausting meeting. Dad talks like I'm already part of his world, like this future was always mine too, but I feel like a stranger at that table. Im said he'd meet me after. I just need a few hours to feel like myself again. Why didn't I just major in fashion merchandising like I wanted to? I hate working for my dad. March 15th, we're meeting tonight in the forest. I'm going to call it off with him. I had no idea the full extent of what he'd done, but now that I do, I can never be with him. He loves Adam Sandler movies. This is me. This is the level of dramatic that I am in my diary, and it's like not even serious. It's literally just like, now that I know what they have done, I can never unsee. And it's literally just they ask ChatGPT one question or something. It's tasty and thick, and yeah, boo, but I have to go do the family. Go! Enjoy your family time. I hope it's fun. I almost said, I can't remember. Like, I was gonna say tell Dave I said hi, but then I was like, do you call Dave? And then I was like, I almost said tell your lover I said hi. That would have been so weird, man. Why am I like this? But then I didn't want to seem weird, so I said it anyway. As it doesn't exist anymore. That's the thing. I feel like they probably could have, because most of this is defunct now. So I don't think you would have to worry about copyright, but God only knows. Okay, we've looked up Biscuit. We looked up Reginald. I need to look up... Oh, I was gonna look up just... Chris Karadec, just to be curious. Some things let you do all of it. Like a peanut butter pause. Okay. Thought maybe we'd learn something else. Let's look up Mason Industries. Oh my god, The Wedding Singer is an exception. I do love The Wedding Singer. Hi, I'm Flicky. Flicky also sounds something like it would be the Bad Dragon AI assistant. What the hell is Flicky? Tell your lover I said hi. I was like, I should not say things. So I don't want to touch Flicky, man. Flicky freaks me out. This is encrypted. BISCUIT. I thought Flippy would make more sense. Why is it Flicky? Okay, it's not biscuit. But it's a 7-letter word. Regina's not right. Yeah, because that's 6. Hello, per the chief's request, I'm passing along what was found during the initial search of Stonehaven following Victoria Mason's disappearance. Her locked digital diary, which we've already opened, and an encrypted floppy disk were discovered near, get this, a stone gargoyle statue. Because apparently this case wasn't dramatic enough already. We've gone ahead and loaded the files onto your computer. Hopefully they're easier to sort through than the current state of your desk. Okay, Cindy. I want to talk to HR about you, but you're HR, so... Tracks. Okay. Biscuit the only 7-letter word? I mean, Reginald is 8. Mason is 5. Victoria is 8. Stonehaven is too long. If we could find out who M is, that might work. Her names? What do you mean her names? We tried Biscuit. Didn't work. Not tell your lover I said keep up the good work. Tell your lover. What else can you tell your lover? Tell your lover they're out of the mayonnaise you like at the store. I'm lying. Mason Industries announces record profits for Q4. Newport expansion project ahead of schedule. Reginald Mason honored at Philanthropy Gala. Welcome to the official website of Mason Industries. We are a global leader in advanced technology solutions, driving innovation across multiple sectors and having glorious hair. Explore our site to learn more about our history, products, and commitment to excellence. There's some upcoming events. Oh my god. Even though we're focusing on home and the corporate security solutions now, Flickbuster video stores. Please don't flick your buster in my store. What the fuck? Flickbuster can be found in over... I can see why it's only 35, buddy. Did you know that Mason Industries' home video rental division, Flickbuster, is still our most lucrative venture? Okay, he just says the same thing. Tell your lover I said unplug the modem. Tell your lover you gotta get with my friends. Tell your lover that Flickbuster... Tell your lover that Flickbuster video stores can be found in over 35 states. Mason Industries has reported record-breaking profits for the fourth quarter of 1994. Fueled by strong adoption of the Sentinel security system and steady performance across its diversified portfolio. I'm getting chills. I'm getting full-body chills. I don't want to hear the words diversified portfolio on my Sunday. I'm throwing up. Okay. CEO Reginald Mason credited the results to visionary leadership, disciplined execution, and a relentless commitment to innovation. This marks the company's most successful quarter to date, reinforcing Mason Industries' position as a rising leader in the global technology sector. The highly anticipated Newport expansion project, or as the cool kids like to call it, NEP. NEP. It stands for Nepo baby. is now running ahead of schedule. Originally slated for completion in early 1996, the new facilities are on track to open before year's end. The project will not only accommodate growing demand for the Sentinel security system, but also create over 200 jobs in the Newport area. This is more than an expansion, said CEO Reginald Mason. It's a tangible investment in our community and our future. Not Flickbuster and chill. Nobody is flicking their buster. My nickname in college, not Flickbuster. Everybody change your name to Flickbuster in the Disky. Mason Industries founder and CEO Reginald Mason received top honors last night at the Greater Boston Philanthropy Gala and also the Richard Gere Lookalike Contest. Multiple honors coming for Reggie Mack. Praised not only for his decades of charitable giving, but also for his visionary leadership and technological innovation. Alongside his daughter, Victoria Mason, Reginald is credited with the groundbreaking development of the Sentinel wait, is that? No, that's 8. Sentinel security system, a transformative advancement that has redefined industry standards worldwide. Attendees lauded the father-daughter team as a rare blend of genius, dedication, and shared purpose. Advancing, or accepting the award, Reginald remarked, innovation means nothing unless it improves lives, and Victoria and I are committed to making that our legacy. Proceeds from the evening will benefit the Mason Foundation Scholarship Fund, empowering future pioneers to follow in their footsteps. I like how it's like, oh, we're going to help, and they're going to follow in our footsteps. And then it's like, Flickbuster. Like, sure thing. Okay. Did it actually say that? Wait, did it? Not the Richard Gere Lookalike Contest. No, I lied. I lied about the Richard Gere Lookalike Contest thing, but everything else was real. That feels like a bad idea. Oh, moments before Jess exploded. That sounds real. Founded in 1985 by industrialist Reginald Mason, Mason Industries began as a small chain of neighborhood video rental stores across New England called Flickbuster. For decades, the company dabbled in various ventures, but was rarely seen as a serious player in the industrial sector. I can tell you why. Hi, I'm here. I can tell you why you weren't considered real and, you know, a serious player. That perception shifted with the rollout of the Sentinel security system, a breakthrough that propelled Mason Industries into national prominence and redefined its reputation as an innovator. Looking ahead, Reginald has positioned his daughter Victoria Mason at the center of the company's succession plan, ensuring the Mason legacy continues well into the future. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I bet these are the fuckers that I'm looking their names up. Okay. So we got a Sophia Pestricelli. That is definitely 100% the person that Reginald's making eyes at. And I'm betting M is Mickey Venuto. We've also got an Angie Hamilton. So we'll see about that. Mickey is the poor. Sounds like if Netflix had a contest online for people to vote for their new name. And they're like, Flickbuster. Not the Buster of Flick. Driven by bold vision and unwavering conviction, we turn complexity into opportunity and ambition into action. That was a whole lot of words. I feel like this is truly what every mission statement feels like. Every handshake is a contract, every corridor a pipeline to progress. At Mason Industries, we don't just adapt to change, we architect it. Our commitment to operational excellence and market-leading agility ensures that we remain not only relevant, but indispensable. We believe that innovation isn't an event, it's a process, one measured in milestones, not moments. Integrity through impact. We hold ourselves accountable to the highest standards, delivering value that goes beyond the bottom line. Our partnerships are not transactions. They are long-term, synergistic value propositions built on trust, transparency, and strategic alignment. I am throwing up in my mouth. Don't shake their hands. Don't shake their hands. You know whose hand you can shake? Flicky's. Oh, Flicky. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I licked Flicky. From our origins in neighborhood video rental to the global launch of the Sentinel security system, we have challenged industry paradigms and redefined market expectations. We leverage cross-functional expertise and disruptive thinking to stay ahead of the curve. People as catalysts. We empower every team member to think like an entrepreneur, act like an owner, and execute like a market leader. Every voice counts, every idea matters, and every outcome contributes to our shared success. The Mason promise to our clients, stakeholders, and communities, we promise relentless forward momentum. Together, we are not just building solutions, we are building the future. The licking and the flicking. Hi, Rick. Well, it's been a good run, y'all. Oh my god. What did they want me to do if not lick flicky? Look at this. Look at their sway. Look at their swagger, okay? I got wet hands too. I'm so sorry. I'm writing down Flickbuster and Mason Disc. I don't think it'll really give us much info, but... Okay. Well, actually, let me write down the whole of Sentinel. Sentinel security system. Provide unparalleled surveillance and data protection for corporate and government clients. Sentinel combines advanced biometrics and encrypted networks into a single seamless system. Cornerstone of our consumer division, Flickbuster champions the superior quality of film reels and reel-to-reel videotape for the true home cinema enthusiast. We are committed to preserving the analog experience, believing it offers a warmth and authenticity that emerging digital formats cannot match. I do agree with that, though. This is the long, long ago, and, like, I miss VHS, and I know there's some VHS haters in the community, but I love it. I love it so much. Rick's like, I'm leaving. Our proprietary Mason video disc, MVD format, delivers theater quality picture and sound without the wear of tape. Durable, collectible, and crystal clear, VistaDisc is the new gold standard for home cinema. They're much better than a VHS, trust us. Internal access only. Forgot your username. Hint, usernames are formatted as first initial, last initial. Last name, so like V Mason. Forgot your password. Use a password you will remember, so I won't have to keep resetting them, but also stop using your birthdays. That's way too easy to guess. Biscuit? Regina? Be sure. Okay, so we need to get into that. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Mason Industries web page, unlock, and then also the floppy disk. Okay, so we know who the lower level employee is. I've done the ghost. I'm gonna do Mason Family Yacht. Well, she's 26, so we might be able to get Victoria Mason Fan Club. Join the Mason Fan Club. This doesn't have her birthday? We just know she's a Pisces. I mean, I guess you could figure out some of it, but Newport. Hi, Darkblood. How are you? We're detectiving today. We're trying to find out what happened to Victoria Mason, who disappeared. Mason Family Yacht. Mason Yacht? Okay. Windless? No. Okay. Sentinel Security System. No. Sentinel. No. Okay. Victoria Regina Mason. No. We're really batting 0 here. Okay, Newport Expansion Project. And that's a no. Okay. So now we're gonna go Angie Hamilton. Hired immediately after graduating from the University of Wisconsin-Madison in 1990, Angie Hamilton began her career in Mason Industries as a junior engineer. Her attention to detail, collaborative spirit, and willingness to help on any project quickly made her a favorite among colleagues. Also, boss-ass ponytail. So, that's good. Over the years, she has contributed to system integration innovations and happily lent her expertise to technical upgrades for the Flickbuster Home Media Division. Known for her friendly demeanor and readiness to stay late if a teammate needs an extra hand, Hamilton is often the first to organize birthday cards, potlucks, and office charity drives. Outside of work, she's a devoted dog lover who volunteers at local animal shelters and enjoys long walks along the Newport waterfront with her rescue terrier. So Angie hates her job. Angie feels dead inside when she goes home at night. Put that in evidence. You're editing some videos. What kind of videos are you editing? Like personal ones? Somebody else's? I hope your Halloween decorations and costumes are good. I'm so excited. I can't believe that October's almost over, y'all. I don't feel like I got to experience enough, like, Halloween. Because it just is now starting to feel like fall. Mickey Mick. Wait. Now that's sick. I was like, maybe his name would be the thing, but nah. Is a former Mason Industries IT specialist. Former, employed from 1993 until his departure in March. So he left pretty much right around the problem time. Known for his quick wit, easy charm, and striking good looks, Venuto often found that a smile and the right words could diffuse tension, whether in the workplace or in front of a judge. Public records note a modest criminal history in his early years. Including a disorderly conduct citation in 1988 and a 1990 misdemeanor for trespassing after hours at a local marina. Both incidents resulted in small fines and were later dismissed from his record. Those who knew him at the time say his charisma and an uncanny ability to know the right people played no small part in keeping more serious consequences at bay. During his tenure at Mason Industries, Venuto was regarded as resourceful and well-connected, if occasionally prone to bending the rules. And we got Sophie Pestry Shelley. She's wearing a bump it. And I haven't gotten the Halloween vibes at all. I'm so sad. I'm also sad about it because I feel like part of the reason it feels like fall today and yesterday was because it rained a ton. And it got like really nice. You know what he looked like? He looked like Milo from Atlantis. But I just want I want a second October. Because November, everybody's going to be like, Thanksgiving and Christmas, woo! And I'll be gearing up for Black Friday and stuff. And I'm like, no. Us poors look good. We do. Sophia Pastorelli works at Mason Industries and currently serves as Chief People Officer, a position she assumed earlier this year following a rapid series of promotions. She joined the company in 1994 as an executive assistant reporting directly to CEO Reginald Mason. Suspicious. Prior to Mason Industries, she worked at a Flickbuster video rental store in Newport and briefly studied communications and computer science at a local community college. Former coworkers describe her as sharp, poised, and very good at managing personalities. One early manager called her charming in all the right places. Internal documents show she transitioned from administrative support to strategic operations within months of starting, with multiple lateral title changes and adjusted reporting lines. By 1994, she was listed on internal memos as attending senior leadership offsites, despite holding no executive title at the time. While no formal press release was issued about her promotion, she has remained a visible presence in internal communications and frequently accompanies Reginald Mason at external events, and probably some of his internal events, if you know what I'm saying. This is suspiciously disgusting. Okay, so we've looked up all three of these. I need Mason Disc and Flickbuster, and then we're in a fucked position. Flickbuster is a video rental division. While VHS rentals dominate the home movie market, Flickbuster is doubling down on its film reel collection. In fact, the storage management has gone on record saying they believe film reels and reel-to-reel videotape recorders are the true future of home entertainment, with Japan rumored to be releasing a new type of video format called a digital video disc, sometimes referred to as a DVD for short, later this year. Mason Industries management has been quoted saying they won't allow that awful Japanese garbage into their stores. As interesting as this is, it doesn't appear to be related. Wait a second. Okay. There's been so many classics with 4K releases. 100%. I want to build out my physical media, soon, because I feel like I lost a lot of my DVDs. And I want second Halloween immediately, post-haste. Wait, Netflix's DVD rental by mail lasted until 2023? For some reason, I thought they got rid of it during COVID, the very beginning, 2020. I don't know why. Maybe that's when they started phasing it out? You gotta blankie it up. I was blankied and I was turtlenecked. To the T. Mason disc. Proprietary home video format. Developed by Mason Industries in 1993, the Mason disc, also marketed as the Mason Video Disc, is a high-capacity analog-optical hybrid designed to deliver theater-quality picture and sound without the degradation of magnetic tape. Intended as a premium alternative to VHS and Laserdisc, Mason disc features instant scene access, enhanced color fidelity, and a durable scratch-resistant surface. Marketed towards serious film collectors and upscale home theater owners, Mason disc titles are released through Flickbuster's collector shelf imprint. As of early 1995, no commercially available home media devices are capable of playing Mason discs, with compatible players still in development by Mason Industries' Viewline division. Despite this, promotional materials continue to advertise Mason disc as the future. Mason Industries Viewline. It just takes it back to here. Do you think somebody's done Flicky as their password? I feel like I've got to get into this password area. And so I'm like, we'll see. Chunky box sets. I loved like VHS chunky box sets. I also like DVD box sets quite a bit. Beforehand, I wonder how you got them then. I had the 3-out plan, but had to cancel because my upstairs neighbor kept stealing them. I think that was part of the problem. I also gotta say, RIP, pour one out for Redbox. I actually really liked Redboxes, where you could go and get something for like $1 to $3. It was such a joy to like rent something. Although I did accidentally steal 8th Grade by Bo Burnham from them. I rented it and then I forgot to return it. You don't gotta apologize, Bandicoot. We got you. Okay, y'all. What the fuck? And also, huh? Do we have her birthday? Like the brief security system malfunction I feel like I need to do. Age 26. Is it just that we're supposed... We can't... But we don't know her birthday. Like legit, I don't know her birthday. I always picked up a rental after work because it was so convenient, and they were always next to like grocery stores too, so I could pick up something random if I wanted. Newport Police. No, we don't have a birthday. All we know is she's 26 years old and that the disappearance happened March 15th, 1996. Hi, Fez! How are you? Employee resources. Forgot your password. Use a password you will remember. MV. That's Mickey Venuto. But also stop using your birthdays. I feel like there's got to be a way that we can find a birthday. Because this feels like too much of a... Like, hey, use a birthday. Somebody's going to be using a birthday. Hold on. Peanut... She doesn't say, like, it's my birthday in one of these, and I just didn't clock it. Peanut Butter Paws, Regina Pisces. Mine was outside of a CVS. Oh, yeah, mine... I had one outside of a CVS, and then there was one outside of a Kroger that I went to. I'm glad you live, Bex. That's my favorite state of you being. I wonder if I could do, like, Mickey Venuto crime? She's basically my same age. So, like, we know that Sophia's about 26 as well. I wonder if I could look up, like, Stonehaven passages? I did it! And then I was like, no, you didn't do shit, bitch. Sentinel security system. I hate that it tells me there are 0 results as I'm doing it. I'm like, give it a second. Let it like go through. Okay, so what if we do Mickey Venuto crime? Criminal? Because like, how do you get in the public records? Newport public records? Because I would also like to just see what crimes specifically. Usually you run hot. See, the thing is, I feel like it's kind of a good thing like when you have a consistent body temperature, because then you can tell when you're not feeling good. For me, I can tell like with my throat's yucky. Not, oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You're so enshrined. I can't believe they're making a second Velocipaster. I haven't watched Big Black Demon yet, Fez, but I was thinking about doing it when it eventually shows up. Wait, no, that wouldn't be. I'm gonna look up Biscuit again. Was there anything that was like... PB Paws? No. Have a poo. I don't think this will work, but... You called another Cabin in the Woods. Was it related to Cabin in the Woods? The wheel chose Cabin in the Woods today too, so that's super weird. And like, we don't have enough hidden tunnels. I feel like Stonehaven Library? We've got this. Yeah, they are. There's a sequel coming. That is Richard Gere. Yes. I swear there's got to be something here. Like, there's got to be something that we've missed. Like the shimmering lights. I feel like the lights are part of the thing, but the first one was something. Why don't we have anything for the Sentinel security when we have stuff for like Flickbuster? Oh, it's doing that thing again where it won't let me type. Load. Y'all, I'm stuck. I don't know. We've got a mysterious floppy disk that I need a 7-letter thing for, and I need to get... Oh, I think it's doing it again. I think I have to exit completely out when it happens. Is not the most ideal thing, but that I might see if there's a way to like tell them that that's happening. Like, hey, buddy. Hey, brother. Is there like a way to... I don't know. It doesn't... Okay, so people are having trouble with it in general. And it seems like the current fix... They did a patch, I guess, a couple days ago. So maybe they'll patch it again? Was the Sharky film good? The Black Demon? Guys, let us know if it's shit. I kind of want to watch The Shallows with Blake Lively because it looks like garbage. Okay. Oakley dokley. Let's go back through this. Okay? Let's take it a step at a time. Vanessa Del Val. Does this matter? Like, why is this page here? You know what? We're gonna look. Zero results. Okay. We're gonna go ghostofnewport.net. We're gonna look around here. Site last updated. It was 2 days after the disappearance. Validity not guaranteed. I wonder if I could do Spud. The thing was good. Oh god, I did it again. I think it's if you exit out too fast, it stops letting you search. Which is not ideal, I'll admit. For a game that is all typing. Not the best. That's gotta get fixed. Hi, Sammy. What movie did you see today? What movie were you cheating on us with? Because Antonio Banderas was a national treasure in the 90s and still is. So, first off, how dare you? We're trying to find a missing heiress called Victoria Mason. Right now, I need to get into Mason industry stuff. What I really need to do is I need to probably get into her father's. Mason Industries. What if it's username R Mason, right? Because username is like that, first initial, last name, and then Sophia. Damn it, Bobby. Yeah, I gotta get into her father. Oh, Good Fortune Where He's Gabriel. Was it any good? It kind of looked like shit. What do you think about it? The trailers have been annoying me because they just play constantly. So if we do, it's not going to be that. What could it be? Wouldn't be Biscuit because he doesn't really care about Biscuit. What's the mother's name? Like, what's his wife's name? Or like, am I overthinking it? What if it's just Sentinel? Like, what if it's... Oh, God. Oh, God. R. Mason. Sentinel. Access denied. Invalid credits. Ooh, what about this? R. Mason. Victoria. No. I feel like maybe it's... We've got to do something with the... It's got to be birthdays. I feel like it's got to be birthdays. Reginald Mason. Reginald Mason celebrates 65th birthday. Born on July 31st, bitch! 7/31/1929. Okay. Could it be Flickbuster? I think we're just obsessed with Flickbuster, but it's not actually gonna probably relate much. The 2.5, that's pretty bad. R. Mason. 7/31/1929. Access denied. R. Mason. July 31st. 1929. How is this gonna be? R. Mason. 7/31/29. Oh my god. Now it's just we gotta figure out how the fuck he's doing his birthday. So I've done 7/31/1929. But also stop using your birthdays. What if I just do like, didn't it say first initial, last initial, name? First initial, last name. So for this one, it would be like, so V Mason, if it's Reginald Mason, it would be R Mason. I'm pretty confident on that bit. So now it's just 7/31? May, July 31? I wish you could just see the fucking password. I know I'm right. I feel like this is Gargoyle all over again. We're snooping. So Victoria Mason has disappeared, and we are trying to figure out what happened to her. Currently, we're trying to hack into this Mason Industries thing. I'm pretty confident we can get into her father's through the birthday stuff. Because there's blah, 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 beep. July 31st, 1929. Mason has spent the better part of blah, 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 blah. The birthday event, blah, blah, blah. So I think it's July. There. I'm wondering if you need to put the slashes in. That's uncommon for passwords, but. So we go R Mason. 7/31/1929. Access. Mason 7/31/29. Are they British? 31/7? I don't think so. The rest of the world does day, month. Oh, so 31/7. That's a good idea, actually. Maybe we should just go the British way. 31/7/1929. Nope. (31/07) No. Enjoy your lurk. Looked like she was kidnapped. She might have run away. She did break up with her boy Tang right before. Okay, it was 07/311/929. Literally, we just had to spell it out. So Ash was correct. We're good. We're in. I was like, this is the only way that we need to do it again. I'm just gonna have to take out stuff. We're just gonna have to do it in every possible variation. Good old MMDD. Why? Hi, Specs. Welcome, Reginald Mason. The system contains confidential and proprietary information uses monitor. Fish is now banned from being microwaved or consumed. Everybody write that down. Put it in evidence. Q1 performance reviews will be soon underway. Ensure you are working hard for the shareholders each and every day. I'm going to start doing Q1 and Q4 performance reviews of you, chat. Okay, I'm going to be like satisfactory, unsatisfactory. Like, did too many D's nuts. Ruined team morale. Kept reposting Licky the Flicky clip. 0 out of 10. Water cooler forum. February 1st, 1995. Sophia, a big congratulations to Angelica on getting married. I had Mickey update the systems with your last name, Hamilton, over the weekend. Ooh, Angelica got married, dog. Angelica. Angie. That means she's got a maiden name. That might be important. Congrats, Angie. So happy for you. Congratulations, Angie. You should be all set with your name updated across the intranet. Thanks all. Just a reminder, Q4 performance reviews are underway. Please ensure your self-assessments are submitted by EOD Friday. The one-year Sentinel release party is scheduled for June 1. Reginald wants to go all out for the party, budget around 150K. If anyone wants to help me plan it, please stop by my office. Anyone wants a latte? I'm heading to the coffee shop. A reminder that breaks are not paid, including coffee shop. Is not her father saying that breaks are not paid. Anyone found associated with the so-called Phantom blog will be terminated immediately. We're seeking legal action against whoever is running the site. Phantom blog. Gish wrecked. Aw, thanks, 612. Your performance review just went up. Angelica Hamilton. Why do you type like you're running out of time? Why do you slack like you're running out of time? Hail, I was reading today that IP addresses are easy for hackers to gain access to, so I hid all of ours behind a security system. Let me know if you have any questions. The security system is too hard to get past. I am not a fan of this. I figured it out in like 2 minutes. Okay, fuck you, Angie. Suck on my whole ass, Angie. Just a heads up that Mickey Venuto is no longer working at Mason Industries effective today. No further comments will be made by Mason Industries regarding his termination. Wait, did they break up? Like, before? Then? I feel like they broke up before the Woods then. Okay, so this is Sophia's. New Year's Eve party was incredible. You're incredible. I need you, Reggie. I need you to... Ew! Meet in our favorite supply closet! Ew!
Now, I'm not afraid of death at all. In fact, I can't wait to die. Honestly, I cannot wait to die.
Well, encouraged is a strong word, Larry. Encouraged is a strong word. So what were you thinking? Victoria confronted me about us today. How did she find out? She's a sharp girl. Unfortunately for us, it's okay. She won't tell anyone. I'm not so sure about that. I need to go to California for business next week. I'm figuring out a way to convince the board you should come too. Ooh, how fun. I can't wait for tonight. Me too. We can't talk on this forum anymore. Why? Come to my office. I'll explain. Victoria, Mick is bad news. You need to stop seeing him immediately. Hypocrite, don't lecture me about dating employees when you're doing it yourself. Get it, Victoria. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, please. We need to talk about this in person. Let's have dinner tonight at the White Gull Inn. Message deleted input admin password. What the fuck? Admin password. So I need to get into these. A brother, what? We need to go deeper. I can't get into Mickey's either. Shakes fist. Okay. Internal memos. These are the same. They add these. Draft Sentinel 1. Internal memorandum, February 22nd. All Mason Industries team members. Corporate Communications Public Relations Division. Draft Sentinel celebrating 1 year of uncompromising security. For internal review, confidential. This June marks a historic milestone for Mason Industries, the 1 year anniversary of Sentinel, the revolutionary security system conceived and developed by founder and CEO Reginald Mason and Chief Operating Officer Victoria Mason. When someone says come to my office, the music starts. It unfortunately so in this case. It is. I wonder if, I don't know. I feel like this, we're gonna have to find something else to figure out the admin password, but from its earliest concept meetings to the final line of code, Reginald's strategic foresight and Victoria's technical mastery have shaped Sentinel into the gold standard for digital protection. Their combined ingenuity transformed a visionary idea into a reality that is now protecting over 200 corporate, governmental, and research organizations nationwide. Over the past 12 months, Sentinel has demonstrated unmatched reliability, innovative architecture, and forward-looking adaptability, redefining what it means to safeguard the modern workplace. Clients consistently cite Sentinel as the decisive factor in preventing unauthorized access and maintaining trust in a rapidly evolving digital era. Brought that big Staples chair right in this little space. I hate it here. I want to go home. Oh my god. Not the Staples chair too. Not the promotion of Staples. To honor this achievement, our upcoming press release will highlight Sentinel's origin story, share testimonials from prestigious clients, and reaffirm Mason Industries' role as the driving force behind next-generation security solutions. All departments are encouraged to submit metrics, imagery, and human interest narratives for inclusion in the campaign. This is more than an anniversary. It is the celebration of a vision born within Mason Industries, brought to life by the Masons themselves, and executed with the precision and excellence that define our company's future. Confidential. Oh, it's Mickey's severance memo. Let's get fucked. Okay. March 10th, executive leadership. Kay Ellison. Ooh. Who the fuck is Kay Ellison? And why are they not listed on anything? Finalized severance. This is to confirm that the severance agreement with Mick Venuto has been executed and paid in full as of March 10th, 1995. Okay, I can't actually see any of those. Okay. For our discussions, we met his demands in order to avoid escalation of sensitive matters involving blank blank and blank blank. Mick was explicit during negotiations that he was in possession of information, specific dates, locations, and details that could be damaging to both parties if disclosed. While he did not provide physical evidence to HR, his confidence in these claims left little doubt that proceeding to dispute would pose unnecessary reputational risk. The final package issued includes a 9-month salary paid as a lump sum, health benefits continuation through May, non-disclosure and non-disparagement agreement. All signed documents are secured in the restricted personnel archive. Mick has acknowledged full satisfaction of the terms and, per his own words, intends to put industries behind him for good. No further action is required at this time. Any inquiries regarding Mick's departure can be directed to the HR department. Restricted personnel archive. I'm betting that's probably under Kay Ellison's. I don't know if we can access hers. Oh, fuck off. Not the goddamn logic puzzle. Okay, IP address assignment protocol secure. This is literally Mickey's work. Okay, Angie's HP has no repeating digits, so they're all individual. They're all different. So they fired him. I'm wondering, Reginald M's IP address ends in an octet that is a perfect square? What? What the fuck does that even mean? What do you mean? It's a group of 8. So it's just the IP address, right? Am I wrong? So it has to be an IP address of 8 because an octet is a group of 8. Okay. That is a perfect square. Of itself? So it would be divisible by 2? The sum of the digits in the final octet of Sophia P's IP address is exactly 10. I'm assuming the final octet is after the period. The Mason family uses the same executive subnet. The first 2 octets of Reginald's and Victoria's IPs are identical. The first 2 digits... The first 2 octets are identical. So these would be this one, or this one is probably Mason family. It's probably Reginald and Victoria's. Mickey V was on a different unsecured network. His IP is the only one that doesn't start with 204. Okay, so we can just eliminate him and get him the fuck out of here because he's the only one that doesn't start with 204. So he's the easy one. Very doubtful. Wisebot doesn't even get it. Wisebot is hurt. Angie H's IP address has no repeating digits. So it wouldn't be a 55, it wouldn't be a 55, it wouldn't be a 55. We can put Angie's here. That leaves us with these 3. We know Reginald M's IP address ends in an octet that is a perfect square. I think that's 46, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna check real fast. Is 46 a perfect square? It's not. Is it 12? One of these is a perfect square. It's not a perfect square? So is 25 a perfect square? That doesn't make sense. Oh wait, maybe it does. And it results in an integer. That's the thing, but none of these are, right? Or am I crazy? The sum of the digits in the final octet of Sophie P's address is exactly 10.
Secrets out, chicken man.
Surprise, Shorty. How y'all been?
How are
shitty.
you?
Dumb life stuff has been weighing on me, and my brain is trying to tell me
Oh,
things
I'm sorry,
that aren't
E.
true.
Well, you're amazing, and you shouldn't listen to your brain in that case. I hope things get better. 2025 has been a rough mental year for sure. So, 25 is, right? Okay, yeah, 25 is. So we say Reginald M's is this one. And then the sum of the digits in the final octet is exactly 10. This one is Sophia's. And then that just leaves this one for Victoria. Submit. Configuration successful. Okay. I'm just going to take a picture of this because I'm going to assume that this is going to come in handy at some point. Okay. And then we need to figure out this bit. I need to figure out, like, what's going on there. But we'll see. I wish I could stay logged in. An integer is a number that isn't a fraction or a decimal.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening.
Katie, how are you? I thought I would be raiding you today, actually. Everybody go follow Katie if you haven't already. Welcome on in, Raiders. I'm Jez. Dolph, hello. Jody, hi. I know you just came off of Silent Hill F. I hope you enjoyed it. We're playing Silent Hill F next Thursday. But I know another horror game, the World Wide Web in the 90s. A horror unto itself. Tell me your favorite part of Katie's stream and also what soup you'd like to be. Cheers for the raid. I'm Jess. Probably are familiar with me as Katie's mod. Also that one time that I pinned hello, my own message in her chat. That was a good time. I also occasionally do streams with Katie. I also love mystery games, and that's what we're doing here. The case file is that Victoria Mason has disappeared and I have to find her. And so we've got to search the interwebs. It's going pretty good, Katie. I'm having a blast. I know you probably got to raid and run and do something. You're always busy. But I love you bunches. Everybody go follow Katie. Hi, BDO. Welcome on in. White Gull Inn, historic waterfront inn and event venue celebrated for its 19th century architecture, formal dining room, and private function spaces. Oh my god, I gotta show you Flicky! Wait, hold up, everybody. Hold up, Raiders. This is Flicky. Flicky is the mascot of, you guessed it, Flickbuster. But this little man, look at him. I'd take a bullet for Flicky. Like, if you come after Flicky, you come after me. Okay? Okay, now I gotta go back to the White Gull Inn. A favorite setting for weddings, corporate retreats, and seasonal community gatherings. In December 1994, the White Gull Inn hosted its annual holiday gala. Ooh, do you think I could do like Mason holiday gala? And see if there's something there that might give me more information about the party. The evening featured a multi-course seafood dinner, live jazz, and a charity auction benefiting a local organization. Multiple attendees reported seeing Mason depart well before midnight with an unidentified blonde woman. That's Sophia. The two were described as being in high spirits after several visits to the bar, laughing loudly and stumbling slightly as they exited through a side entrance toward the parking lot. While no official statement was issued, the sighting quickly became a subject of local gossip. Mason Holiday Gala. Down. Okay, I'm gonna try to look up Ellison Mason Industries. Where is this Kay Ellison? Because they're not listed on the leadership team, but they're HR. Kay Ellison? I don't know. We need to figure that out. Okay, next is Phantom Blog. Access restricted Phantom Blog. The yellow shape is... What the fuck is this? What the hell is this? Did you find more info since the birthday? I did. Not a whole lot, but enjoy, Katie. I'm sorry we didn't get to catch up. I hope you had a fun stream. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Thank you for the raid. Everybody go follow Katie if you haven't already. Did 90s Antonio help? No, sadly. Mick and Victoria were dating. We found that out. Reginald and Sophia are sleeping together. This is Reginald, Richard Gere, and then Sophia's here. Mick was fired from Mason Industries, and he got a big settlement because he had some information against them. I don't really know entirely what that is, but we were told that anybody who goes to this Phantom Blog, they're going to be in trouble. I need to try to get access to this to see maybe if I can. I also got a bunch of IP addresses because I was able to get into Mason Industries. What the fuck is it? Oh, so you can change these, and then I guess you can press? Oh no. Clear. Okay, so I have to put the colors on the objects, and then I'm going to have to press the objects themselves, and then I'm going to have to submit. No shapes are gray. Well, she said in her diary, Bex, that she was like, I don't want to date him because I found out some stuff about him and it's too much. And he had a criminal history, according to public records, of trespassing and some other stuff, but I couldn't find a way to get into the public records. It could be blackmail. The second shape pressed has 3 sides. Oh, it's a triangle. So the second shape press is a triangle, 100%. Second equals triangle. And so anything we know, a shape with 4 sides is pressed fourth. That's going to be the square. So fourth equals square. Exactly 1 shape sits between the circle and the hexagon. The circle is pressed before the square. If the circle is pressed before the square, then the circle is either in first or third position. The blue shape is pressed immediately after the triangle. So whatever is in the third position is blue. That could be blue circle. The hexagon is pressed immediately after square. Chris, lock in. Help me out. Could be diamond, actually. Yeah, that's true, Larry. So let me do square / diamond. I didn't even clock diamond. A diamond's just a square showing off. The blue shape is pressed immediately after the triangle. The hexagon is pressed immediately after the square. So it could be anywhere. If square is fourth, then it could be immediately after that. But the diamond is purple and it is pressed last. Okay. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3. The 6th position we know is diamond. And it's purple. Which means that 4 has to be square. Okay, purple diamond. We also can fill that in. The circle is not pressed first or last, which means that it's blue circle for the 3rd position. The red shape is pressed before the green one. Okay. The triangle is pressed immediately after the pentagon. Means the pentagon has to be first. And then we've got, basically we know everything, where everything is. Now it's just trying to get the things. The yellow shape is pressed first. That means it's a yellow pentagon. Wait a second. Yellow pentagon. Right? Yes. Yellow pentagon. The triangle is pressed immediately after the pentagon, which is true. Red shaped is pressed after the green one. We don't know what the green one is yet. The blue shaped is pressed immediately after the triangle. That's blue circle. Circle is pressed after the square. Exactly 1 shape between them. A shape with 4 sides. No shapes are gray. The hexagon is pressed. The diamond is purple. Circle's not. The red shape is pressed before the green one. We need their color too. We have to get all the colors in. No shapes are gray. We need to find out which one is red. Yeah, because we got to have a red mention at all times. The red shape is pressed before the green one. The circle is not pressed first or last. The diamond is purple and it's pressed last. The hexagon is pressed immediately after the square. The blue shape is pressed immediately after the triangle. The circle is pressed before the square. Exactly 1 shape sits... What? What am I missing? The red shape is pressed before the green one. I feel like I've got... There's 3, but what are the other 3? I don't understand. The hexagon is pressed immediately after the square. These just give me, like, positional information. Because I'm hip and cool. I feel like I'm a triangle. Maybe a circle? Exactly 1 shape sits between the circle and the hexagon, which is true. It's the square. Circle is pressed before the square. The blue shape is pressed immediately after the triangle, which is blue circle. And then the first one is yellow pentagon. So I need to know what triangle is. Triangle is immediately pressed after the pentagon. The red shape is pressed before the green one. The circle is not pressed first or last. The diamond is purple and is pressed last. What the fuck is the red shape is pressed before the green one? What does this mean? What's happening? Are you gonna bother me? I'm trying to logic. What you doing? Okay, he's taking my coffee. Circle is pressed. Y'all, what is happening? What are words? Something doesn't seem right. The yellow shape is pressed first, which is yellow pentagon. The triangle is pressed immediately after the pentagon. The red shape is pressed before the green one. But I don't know what is the green one, and I don't know what is the red one. So is it just trial and error? Because we know no shapes are gray. So one is orange, and like orange isn't even mentioned, dude. So like we could have orange triangle, and then we could have the red shape is pressed before the green one. We could have a red square and like green hexagon, and then go like yellow pentagon, triangle, circle, square, hexagon, diamond. Recheck your clues. Hi, Lanyard. How are you? Was triggered by "Are you going to bother me?" Oh, I'm sorry. 612. I just thought he's been a little trolly this weekend, so. You have been trolly this weekend, and I've been overstimulated. So I was kind of warning. Please don't, like, be trolly to me. Once said everything is not what it seems. That's what it feels like. The thing is, it could be if the red shape is pressed before the green one. Let's say the green is hexagon, and I'm right about that. We could swap this. This could be orange. This could be red. No. Not sorry was looking at my emotes. Not a hexagon. Oh, you're the youngest of 3 siblings. I am an only child. Chitoken is not. He's a middle child. So he had to fend for himself. I'm not used to it. Yellow pentagon. What if we go... Okay, hold up. Hold the fuck up. A red shape is pressed before the green one. So this could be... This could be green. And this could be orange. No. So this probably is orange then? This doesn't make sense. Because if this is the case, then... Red shape is pressed before the green one. Wait, did we try red triangle? Green hexagon, orange square? What? I need to probably figure it out. Explains so much about Chitauri. Everyone's like learning psychologically. Thanks, Red! I don't think they're gonna want to meet me. They hate me. Fun fact, they all hate me. Oh my god, happy birthday, Papa Lanyard. Thanks for the follow. So, yellow pentagon. I'm pretty solid on the pentagon. Okay, I feel like the pentagon's in the right spot. If we assume that everything is in the right place shape-wise, which, chat, you haven't said otherwise, so I feel like we're good. Then, at that point, it should be able to be a process of elimination, right? The red shape is pressed before the green one, which means the red shape could be triangle, and then the square could be... Okay. The square could be red. No, the square could be green, and this could be orange. The square could be triangle. Did you remake my coffee? Thanks, Beeve. I love you. I appreciate you. Or estranged. I forget he exists most of the time, and I'm sure he feels the same. That's fair. It happens. Oh, that was mostly foam, and I'm in love. That was so good. I needed that third cup of coffee. Okay. So that was wrong. So let me swap these. So this becomes orange and this becomes green, and you submit. Okay? So then that's wrong. So then we go orange triangle. Red comes before green. So then it would have to be red square, green hexagon. Okay, maybe the order's wrong. Maybe the order's wrong. Have we considered maybe I'm wrong? I keep running through oat milk so fast, it feels bad. That's fair. I feel like I just chug creamer like nobody's business. No shapes are gray. The second shape pressed has 3 sides. So the second shape pressed has 3 sides. There's no debate about that. That means the triangle has to be in the second position. If the triangle's in the second position, it's pressed immediately after the pentagon, which means the pentagon is in the first position. We know that the yellow shape is pressed first, which means that the pentagon is yellow. The circle isn't pressed first or last. So it can't be in the last position. It can't be in the first position. And we know it's pressed before the square. Dear God. He just said that you said the circle's the square, and my brain went. I lost all of it. I lost all of the logical train of thought I had because he said the circle is the square, and my brain completely broke. I have no idea what I was saying. Fucked. It absolutely fucked me. Okay. Exactly. Oh, wait. Exactly one shape between the hexagon and the circle. So I put the circle in third and I put the hexagon in fifth because a shape with 4 sides is pressed fourth, which makes it the square because the diamond is last. I'm positive I'm right on the fucking shapes. I'm fucking really positive that I'm right on the shapes. I don't feel like I got that wrong. I think it's the colors. So now I have to figure out what is going on with the colors. Larry, have a good work day. I hope it goes okay. It's not even math, 612. Not the circle goes in the square. Everything goes in the square hole. The circle goes in the square hole. The yellow shape's pressed first, if that's number 1, so pentagon yellow. Triangle's pressed immediately. Red shape is pressed before the green one. Diamond is purple. Hexagon is pressed immediately after the square. Blue shape is pressed immediately after the triangle, which means it's circle because it's blue. So blue circle. Exactly when a shape sits between circle and hexagon, that's the square. A shape with 4 sides is pressed. Okay. So then we literally just have this to figure the rest out. The red shape is pressed before the green one. Something's wrong. What is happening? Yeah, I did see that, Bex. So we know this is right, this is right, this is right. Which leaves these 3. Red shape is pressed before the green one. So, square hexagon. I don't think there's not much I can do. I mean, it says no shapes are gray, but here's my problem. It doesn't say that there can't be like duplicates. Am I right? Take your time, 612. I think this is a badly done logic puzzle, if I'm being honest. I don't think there's enough information. It focuses too much on the shape position, but I could be wrong. Because, like, the hexagon's pressed after the square. It doesn't say that we can't have duplicates, but that just seems so strange that you would just do duplicates in the hope. Take your time, Bex. Maybe I should take a BRB. Maybe I should follow everybody's like general vibe and take a minute, walk away, and then come back to it, because there's something I'm missing. I don't understand. I think I'm right, because yellow shape is pressed first. That's the pentagon. Triangle is second. Circle should be 3. I feel like we're on the right vibe, but all right. I'll be back in just a minute. If you're new here, I stream Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Okay, I think I'm dumb. I was just telling Shitoken, I'm like, I think I'm doing a goof. Unless I'm wrong. Here's the thing. I think I'm submitting, right? I think I'm just submitting. But I think you have to click, right? So pentagon, triangle, circle, square, hexagon, diamond, submit. But that's okay. What have I swapped these? I'm gonna say hi to everyone when I get back too. I'm just obsessed. Pentagon, triangle, circle, square, hexagon, diamond. Let's go. I wasn't fucking pressing. Y'all, I'm an idiot. I wasn't putting the order in. I had it right. I had all the logic right. I wasn't clicking the fucking shapes. I was just sitting here just doing the same thing. I got so focused on figuring out the color, I forgot that you have to put in the order because I had the order right. We're good. I'm in now. Treat yourself. Treat yourself to a cappuccino. Everybody drink coffee with me all day, every day. Everything in the square hole. Thanks, Red, for all the stuff. I went to go pee. I will return by lanyard. Lanyard's probably already gone. Oh, honestly, that's the thing. Shitoken has that happen because he has ADHD. He'll drink like a Monster and then he'll pass out. Or he'll drink like a whole thing of coffee. Like we'll have like the same amount of coffee. And then it'll be like, and I'll be over there buzzing. Legacy of Lies. Legacy is everything to Reginald Mason. Not truth, not fairness, just the version of the story that gets written down. Victoria was always meant to carry that legacy. The perfect daughter, the second generation, the name on every project, but sometimes I wondered if she ever wanted any of it. She was brilliant, yes, but she also seemed trapped, like she was performing someone else's idea of who she should be. A legacy like that doesn't collapse overnight. It crumbles slowly, under pressure, under secrets, under the weight of silence. If Reginald loses what he built, it won't be because someone destroyed it. It'll be because someone finally stopped pretending. Oh, damn! Phantom Block. Welcome back, Shmoo. Get a decaf. I feel that. I probably shouldn't be having like a third cup of coffee, but here we sit. Hopefully you can get back on him again. Was there like a shortage? I know there's been a lot of shortages going on. Sentinel. It was mine, the vision, the structure, the code, all of it. I built Sentinel from scratch while the rest of Mason Industries was busy naming conference rooms after Greek gods. Then came the rewrite, the credits, the rebranding. Suddenly it was Reginald and Victoria's genius. A legacy project, a father-daughter success story. I was asked to step back for optics. I did. I waited, but nothing changed. They published without me. They called it innovation and left my name out of the press packet. I don't want revenge. I want balance. Reginald took something personal and made it public, so maybe it's time I remind him that some things should stay private. 1 week. Let's see what happens when he realizes not everything under his control. I've got it. Everybody, I've cracked the case. It was the bare naked ladies. I got it. Done. Where's the email? You've just been here the whole time playing Fruit Bus. I love that. I love that for you. That was me earlier. I was like lurking in Katie's and I was reading a book. The business of silence. There's a certain kind of pressure that comes from working inside something everyone else sees as flawless. From the outside, Mason Industries looks like a dynasty, clean lines, glossy press releases, a father-daughter dream team. But when you're inside, the air gets thinner, quieter. You start to understand how much is built on keeping things unsaid. I used to think ambition meant rising above it, playing the game, following the script, but lately I've started wondering if silence makes you complicit. I've seen good people shut out for asking the wrong questions. I've seen ideas stolen, people rewritten. Not everyone at the top got there fairly, and not everyone in the shadows deserves to be there. Some legacies are earned, others are inherited. The difference matters. What the fuck? Oh, I took a picture. Cause collect the IP fragments in order. Okay. So it's got to be a 204 because it's not 198, which is so we rule out how do you do this? Oh, you got to go down this way. So we go 204, the Mason. 77? No. 1225 is probably the vibe? No. 9946? Yes. Sequence complete. Website IP is this. So who the fuck was that? Oh, that's Sophia, dog! The horrors persist. I feel like, but I remain silly. That's Sophia. So Sophia was running the Phantom blog. Is it Maze? Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh god. Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, this is not... Okay. This is not pleasant. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me? Okay. Well, alright. I don't know if this was meant to happen. Because I've hit these. I've clicked on them. Okay. I've tried. So how do I access that? How do I put that in the evidence? Because that's major evidence, dude. Phantom blog IP address? Okay. So can I go back to the Mason Industries and like use the IP as that? Because clearly that's a big thing. R Mason 731-1921 IP addresses. Okay, now. Okay. Not my whimsical ass. My ass is very whimsical. I do think that, like, just being a, you know, spiteful, 100%. Oh, wait, Phantom. Live out of spite. If you need something to fuel you in these trying times. LMN. ST. LMNO. LMN. Let's go, bitch! I'm a detective, motherfucker! Alright. As a treat. A little spite, a little pettiness. Just like a garnish, you know? You don't want to be too petty, you don't want to be too spiteful. But it's like a salt. Like, if you just put a little bit of salt on something, it adds a flavor, you know? We got an IP address that linked us to Sophia. So Sophia basically got the idea for Sentinel stolen from her. Reginald and Victoria sure do love their spotlight, standing there smiling like they pulled off some miracle, telling everyone Sentinel was their invention, father-daughter geniuses, the perfect story for the press, what a joke. The truth, it was mine. My idea, my late nights, my work. Without me, there wouldn't even be a prototype, and yet somehow I've been erased, like I never existed. All I ever wanted is for someone to say it out loud, that Sentinel came from me, but he'd rather bury the truth and play the proud father, grooming Victoria to be the prodigy he always wanted. I told him not to go to the cops. He knows what I have on him, things he wouldn't want out there, secrets only someone close could know. That's the fun part, he doesn't know which truth I'll spill first. He can keep pretending he's in control, but we both know who's really pulling the strings. I gotta say, I do love this music. I do feel like it's very appropriate detectiving music. I feel like maybe I should do my actual emails to this music. Maybe I'd be more productive in a day. Like, I feel like you're just really, it like focuses your mind, you know? Here's what I'm gonna print and mail to Reginald once Victoria's secured. To Reginald Mason. You've stolen enough from me, Sentinel was mine, and you know it. You paraded Victoria around, claimed it as your family's legacy, and shut me out. That ends now. Victoria's with me, she's alive, she's safe. For the moment, if you go to the police, you'll never see her again, don't test me. Here are my terms. Admit publicly that I invented Sentinel. Pay me $1.5 million, the exact amount you've pocketed since its launch. No excuses, no negotiations, do what I ask, and she goes home unharmed. Fail me, and you lose everything. Your daughter, your reputation, your empire. You built your fortune on lies, now you'll pay the price. Okay. Hear me out. I support women's wrongs. Like, I just feel like Reginald was having sexual relations with this employee and stole her idea and then would not give her credit or assist her in any way. maybe she didn't do enough. Like, can we let her go? Note to self, if you forget the admin password, it can be found on the Mason Industries website. Go to each website page listed below and count the letters from the start of a text box, omitting any page or section titles. What? Huh? Go to each website page listed below and count the letters from the start of a text box, omitting any page or so. What are these? Are these the numbers already? Or that can't be right. Is it saying that company history is greater than 1? So like if you're over 1, you know it? It's mentioned on the Mason Industries website. That's hard. I don't understand. Since I don't want to have to log in again. If you forget the admin password, it can be found on the Mason Industries website. So let's just go. But this mystery seems complicated. Oh, I wonder if they messed up the font. Like once you do the font once, you have to do it again. Okay, so Flickbuster is mentioned here. Does this count? Does the little dude count as 2 or 1? I'm gonna count Flicky as 2. I'm gonna say 1 or 2 because I have no idea. Okay. We need to go to company history. Go to each website page listed below and count the letters from the start of a text box, omitting any page or section titles, i.e. company history, our values, etc. So like it would be the start of a text box. So here, listed below and count the letters from the start of a text box, omitting any page or section titles. So we wouldn't count upcoming events. We wouldn't count this. I guess we wouldn't count numbers. We would just count letters. And then it says company history is greater than 1, which I don't understand. Its company history is the letter. Leadership is the 16th letter. I don't think I understand what you're saying. Oh, do you mean like start at 1? So like, so this says company history greater than 1. Count the letters from the start of a text box. So it would be like company history. You would start at the first letter. So you would start at the 6th letter. So I guess we have to just... What in the fuck is this? Can I just copy this? This seems so silly. This seems very unnecessarily long. Because it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Skip these. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. No, it's not greater than. It's the greater than symbol so that we can all remember it. Does that make sense? Because like it's just, it says basically company history greater than 1. So you can like visualize it, since we can't have it up on the screen at the same time, which I do think is a problem. I would like that to be noted. But I don't know if this is the right way to do this. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. This feels too long. Does this feel too long to anybody else? Like, you wouldn't do upcoming... I think what it's saying is, like, company history, start from letter 1, and I would skip upcoming events. Because what you do is you'd start of the text box, omitting any page or section titles. Count the letters from the start. And then we also have to deal with flickbusters. I don't wanna do it. Or, hold on. Count the letter. Maybe it's not counting the letters. Count the letters from the start. Maybe it's not. Okay, I think this is poorly worded. I think they want me to just take F. Hold on. Let me see this. Leadership team would be 6. You wouldn't do the title. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's A. Flickbuster video rentals? What do you mean? This, I'm assuming? What's Flickbuster video rentals? Go to each website page listed below. What is Flickbuster video rentals, man? Here. That's not a web page, bruh. Okay, 38. So we gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Is it gonna be fake? Our values is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's fake. The number of times Flickbuster is mentioned, so it's now the number. F, first letter, it's not greater than, you're overcomplicating. The first letter is F. That's what she said. And go to leadership team and grab the 16. Yeah. A lot of these have been poorly worded. That's the thing. It's really poorly worded because count the letters would mean I would start with like 1 and then I'd count from there. I'd start with like 38th letter and then I'd count from there. But what they mean is like take that letter. Honestly, you don't even really need to tell like that bit, but okay. Now I gotta try to figure out how many times this is mentioned. Flicky mentions it, I think, twice. And y'all, you can mention if I miss one. Because supposedly it's the number of times Flickbuster is mentioned on the website. So I'm assuming all of it. Back this puzzle, actually, yeah. Wishing I could control F right now. Okay, this doesn't have one. That one doesn't have one either. That one doesn't have one either. So, no Flickbusters here. There's no flicking of the buster. There's a Flickbuster. So we've got another one. Another one. This is fair. It's a little goofy. It's a little bit goofy. I'm not gonna lie. Little bit goofy. Could be in Kingdom Hearts, because it's a little bit goofy. Okay, I don't see any Flickbusters there. Another one. We got the same brain. Okay, Flickbuster. Flickbuster. I'm gonna assume that counts as another. So I guess it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or alternatively 5. Thanks, Bex. Would you flick my buster? I'm so sorry. Okay. Not what I wanted. So, we need to insert the thing. So, fake 4. Fake 5. Okay, it was fake 5. The Flickbuster one with the little flicky counted as 2. Okay. Oh, if anything in my messages looks weird this week, just ignore it. Weird how. I'm stuck on Sophia's old laptop while mine's in for repairs. The spacebar sticks and half the keys squeak. Just wanted to give you a heads up before you think I've lost my typing skills. Happy New Year, Reg! It looks like you and Victoria are kicking off 95 off in style. Morning, Angelica. Sending us off to a strong start. You can just call me Angie. Strong enough to get both your names in headlines. You know, it's a group effort. Sure thing, boss. Got me so good, but fuck. Thanks, Ash. Utter press conference replay. You've got the whole visionary leader thing down pat. I'll take that as a compliment. Take it however you want. Saw the Sentinel numbers in the latest report. Impressive growth. It's shaping up to be a strong quarter. Guess it pays to have the right people front and center. Why do I have to do it twice, man? Okay, Happy New Year, boss. IT says your inbox is already overflowing. Breaking records early, huh? Morning, Mick. Guess I'm consistent. Hey, you ever been to the White Gull Inn? Nice spot. Great chowder. Sure, been a few times. Why? No reason. Just thinking about going back sometimes. Heard last month's gala was lively. Ran into someone the other day who was at that gala. Funny how small Newport is. And they had some colorful details. You and Sophia leaving early, laughing, a little unsteady on your feet. By the way, part of my job means I've got access to everyone's messages. And yeah, I've read the ones between you and Sophia. Some of them are pretty personal. You're crossing the line. Oh, calm down. For a price, none of it ever leaves my desk. Otherwise, I can think of a few news outlets you'd be very interested in. Let's chat in my office. You're making a mistake. Now I'm making an offer. One-time deal. Clock's ticking, Reg. Today's your deadline. Okay. What did I get here that was important? Oh, Angelica Palmer. RC, hi. How are you? We're trying to find Victoria Mason. How are you doing? Angelica Palmer.
You've got mail.
Okay. Yeah, one day before he was fired, he had the meeting, but then they did the severance package. My God, I've had so many nights like that where I'm like exhausted bodily, but then when I lay down, I'm like, I can't fall asleep. Angelica Palmer is set to graduate from the University of Wisconsin-Madison in 1991 with a degree in computer science. She is well known for her balance of academic achievement and extracurricular leadership. She founded the Maroon Geese Football Club. Not the Maroon Geese Football Club. I feel like Maroon Geese would be an amazing Goose cover band for Maroon 5. Like, imagine if you just walked in and they were all just like honking, and it would just be fantastic. You know what I'm saying? She's well known for her balance, an intramural team named after the notoriously aggressive geese that roamed the lakeshore paths on camp. For her senior thesis, Palmer designed a security framework she called Watchdog. The system proposed combining advanced biometric verification with encrypted communication networks into a single seamless platform. Professors noted how unusual it was for an undergraduate project to integrate such forward-looking ideas, and her work was praised as a rare example of a student project that pointed toward the future of digital security. Latest news, campus computer labs upgraded. The university is pleased to announce the completion of a campus-wide upgrade to our computer lab facilities. All labs are now equipped with state-of-the-art machines, running the latest software suite. Stop by and check them out. Annual Engineering Expo announced the College of Engineering will host its 25th annual Student Project Expo on April 12th. Section under construction. Section under construction. With your gift, your investment in a better future for everyone. Thank you for being a part. $1. Thank you for your generous donation. This won't even cover one textbook for the university library. It's also been a good day, RC. I'm glad it's been a good day. I've had ones like that though. You know? I've had days where it's been a little bit of both. Get fucked. Ash, I'm doing my best, okay? You would think that they would just care about any donations. What the fuck is Finger Finder? I barely know her. Correctly match fingerprint designs? Oh my God, it's a match game. All about literally fingerprints? Okay, that's not the same. Okay, that's a dog's one, so I could probably figure that out. I think that one's that one? No, that's too long. It's this one. The commentary within the game, stellar. The dog's paw one. Oh, that one doesn't look right. That one, maybe that one? No. That one's like faded at the top. Okay. Okay, no, this is this one. This one's this one. You found all pairs in 15 moves. I mean, that's forensics, baby. Okay. We went to my parents today, which is always emotionally, mentally draining. On the other, got paid a day early. Oh my god, what are you gonna buy? No, like, I feel like family stuff is always very fraught. So I hope you can decompress from it. Maybe they look the same to you, Bex, but I've got those fingerprint eyes. Okay? I was ready, okay? Yo, we finished dusting the Stonehaven library for fingerprints. I scanned them and uploaded them into our finger finder software. Matched the prints to the suspects and see if you discover anything useful. Oh, I already did it. Yes, Biscuit says hi. He's being a very good boy, but he seems Miss Victoria. Frowny face. Ryan, do better. Do better, brother. Oh, I played myself. If you leave the finger finder, you have to do it again. Stupid. It's so stupid. Okay, and after talking shit, this is karma. Honestly, karma. I'm gonna have...
Participate in this tomfoolery? I think not.
I'm gonna have a higher count this time, and it's gonna be because I talked shit. I care less this time. I didn't know how it worked the first time, so I was kind of like scared a little bit. Oh, wait, that's... Okay, that's the one that has the little spots, so that's there. This is like one of these up here, I think. I can't... This one. Oh, no, those are flipped. There's the paw. That one's flipped aside. So, like, this one. I think this one. This one goes here, this one goes here. Okay. The dog did it. Nailed it. 300 pounds on clothes and shit. Hey, if you can afford it, do it. This is Biscuit, obviously. So found on floor and couch, Biscuit. Confirm match. Found on door handle into library and gargoyle statue. Victoria was the only one who knew about the thing. Found on door handle into library. Okay, hold on. Here's the thing, right? I love new clothes. I hate clothes shopping for a couple reasons. One, it's always so expensive. And two, it's always like hard to get sizes, particularly when you're doing stuff online. So I always live in fear that it's not going to fit after being expensive and then I'm going to have to try to return it. The thing is, I hope you like all of them. I don't know. There's something about like buying little treats for yourself. I feel bad, but like, I don't know. With everything being the way that it is right now, little treat yourself, y'all. So I feel like Reginald, he would have been all up in the library. So his shit would have been on everything. Victoria probably would have been the same. No? Well, if she's not this one and she's not this one, then she would be this one. Angie Hamilton would probably have been here, and then Sophia would have been here. No? Sophia's this then. Angie's this one. Yeah, like even basics are super expensive right now, so just do what you can. Okay, so I guess that's it. I'm done with this. Okay. I need to find out what the fuck is going on with that gargoyle, but I don't... Angie's fingerprints found on gargoyle. Okay, I'm missing one thing. Maroon Geese Football Club, maybe? This is so silly, but Maroon Geese Football Club? 0 results. 0! There's actually also Boo Basket stuff in there. I've always thought it sounded fun to do a Boo Basket, so I support it. Oh, a security framework called Watchdog. Watchdog Palmer? Because it's okay, so here's the thing. Here's the link. We found out from the internal communications that Angie was using Sophia's computer. So in fact, it wasn't actually Sophia, it was Angie. And Angie made a thing called Watchdog. That's what Sentinel is. So now it's like, what are we supposed to do with this information? Because I have, like, okay, her fingerprints were in there. Like, I need to connect her to Watchdog, I guess, somehow? I don't understand. I don't know what they want from me at this point in time. System proposed combining advanced biometric, blah, blah, blah. Her work was praised, but we don't have any way to deal with that. What if I do 500? What if I do 5, like, gajillion? We'll be contacting you soon so we can build a statue in your honor. My plaque's gonna read, they lied. They did not have this money. Okay. Don't think we can do Watchdog. What about Victoria Mason Fan Club? She studied, she went to Newport. Oh, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do now. I need this to work. She knew about the tunnels. So how do what's happens? Nothing. 0 search results found. Do better, Red. Please do 69. Oh, yeah, I could do 69. Angelica Palmer. Donations, 69. Nice. Best part of the game. What if you could do 420? Help us hire a goose exterminator? Oh. Made me sad. Angie Hamilton. Yeah, like the university was no, that doesn't make sense. What am I doing? What do I need to do? Long walks along the Newport waterfront with her rescue terrier? Like, rescue terrier Angie? I don't know. Stonehaven Gargoyle. Originally owned by a local shipping magnate. Like, maybe I could try to find some thing with this? I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm like, what would I possibly be missing? I don't know. I'm gonna go back to the secret things. Oh, Jesus wept. Did I write it down? Yeah, I did. Okay, we're good. Employee access are Mason. Fake. 5. Oh, that was the wrong one. Never mind. This is R Mason, and then I've got to do 0731. Back. Internal memos. Fake. 5. Fake. 5. So Sophia and Angela aren't the same person, but basically it's like this. I'm stuck on Sophia's old laptop while mine's in for repairs. So Angela was using Sophia's laptop. I wonder if I could just do Angie Palmer. Maybe instead of Angelica Palmer, I need to do Angie Palmer, and that'll give me the rest of what I need. Basically, we found out Angelica Palmer's the person that did this. We got some fingerprints matched. We know she was touching the gargoyle, not a euphemism, in the library where Victoria went missing. So now it's just trying to actively connect her. I'm missing one clue. And I don't know what they want exactly. There's a part of me that thinks maybe it's the gala, the White Gull Inn. Like, because we haven't really done anything with that. First, I'm going to do Angie Palmer. 0. So then we're going to do White Gull Inn. No, I don't think so. Ugh. What am I missing? Like, I really think... I don't understand why I can't just look up Watchdog, her thesis project. Like, I can't just find more information on Watchdog. Also, Netscape Navigator. Ooh, wait a second. Netscape Navigator 1.1. I thought maybe you would have to download another browser. I thought that could be kind of neat. I was like, maybe you need to download another one and then you could, like, see it. Now we've kind of exhausted all the stuff with Biscuit. I don't see a thing being with Biscuit. There's a student project expo. Student project expo. Wisconsin Student Project Expo. Because, like, all I need is to just place Watchdog with them. I don't understand what I need. I feel like I have more than enough. I've got her fingerprints in the library. I've got stuff with her... Maybe it's... Okay, hold on. Hold up. Am I not clicking on something and it's not adding R. Mason? Because I might be able to click on her name. 71, 1929. Water Cooler Forum, A. Hamilton, and then we're gonna go fake 5. Like anything there? Her new name is Angelica Hamilton, or Angie Hamilton, which is a whole thing. Okay, not worried. Let's do Angie Hamilton, because we haven't done that. Now we're gonna do Angelica. She volunteers at local animal shelters, so what about Newport Animal Shelter? 0 results. Can you go to the student profile? Not that I can't read it that well. Are there any links? That's the thing. They don't really allow you to make it any bigger than this.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening!
Rob, how are you? So Angie Hamilton brings up basically her regular profile. Kiri, hi! Zin, hello! Rob, hi! Everybody go follow Rob if you haven't already. Amazing stream team leader for Geek Generation. Proslin, what up? Cheers for the raid! I'm Jess. I play weird games, I play story games, and I love playing mystery puzzle games, and that is one of these. We're trying to figure out what has happened with Victoria Mason. We're pretty far in. I'm stuck at the moment. I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Hi, Tiger. How are you? How was Fortnite? Were you winning? I hope you were winning. I hope you won all of the things. We're just vibing. We're doing a cozy day today. I do have to ask everyone, what was your favorite part of the stream? Everybody go follow Rob here and then let me know what favorite soup you would be if you had to become a soup. We got our butts whooped? Oh, hell no. Spiritually, I feel like you won. I feel like the general experience in Fortnite is losing. At least what I've done, personally. What skins were you wearing? I saw they had new Peacemaker ones. Didn't they put, like, Jason in recently? Or am I wrong? Was it Michael Myers? Yo, I feel like it's gotta be the Stonehaven owner? Is it Antonio Banderas? Does it all come back to Antonio Banderas? And maybe, like, it'll all just be tied in to Antonio Banderas. Okay. You can move stuff around. I'm gonna move. So these are all of my suspects. This is literally the same person. Okay, and then we got Mick fired, Phantom blog address, which is Sophia's IP, but we know from the conversation. I feel like there should be, like, the last bit of information should be the fact that Angie was using Sophia's computer. Like, that makes sense to me. Why isn't that what's happening? Okay. I feel like we've done this before. Hidden tunnels. Biscuit Mason. We've done that before. This is what shows up. It's just about the fact that he's a cavapoo and he loves peanut butter paws. Just a little dude. Honestly, I like looking at Biscuit though. They added the 1989 Batmobile recently. Oh hell yeah, that's exciting. Oh, College of Engineering. A good one. Oh no. Wisconsin? The hidden tunnels are in Stonehaven. The Stonehaven Library specifically. So we have built in 1892 during the height of the Gilded Age. Stonehaven was originally owned by a local shipping magnate. There was the thing about the yacht. Hold on. Ghosts of Newport.net. Ghost ships. The Windlass. There's even chatter that the Mason family yacht was shadowed by a phantom brig in the 80s. I don't think that will really do anything. The Windlass? So basically, this just leads to Antonio Banderas if we click the other link. I have some leftover pizza too, Shmoo! I am getting this person's Antonio Banderas fan page, like, off the charts. We do have the tunnels on the evidence board. So we basically have everything except a connection between these people, basically, and Richard Gere. So what I'm confused about is, like, I see the connection, so it's going to be harder for me. Because basically what we need to do is we need to say, like, she was there. We know this. Maybe I need to do this again? And, like, click on something? I don't understand why. But I'm, like, confused as to what I need to do, so... Bandicoot, thanks. Goodbye. Enjoy your lurk. Mine's in the air fryer right now. Let's go. Okay.